All right, man. So what's up? You know what it is. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Hey, how y'all doing, man? Hope everybody's good. Excuse the rain in the background, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, man. A lot going on. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to my brother J Law. I have to put that out there. Yeah, really hurt right now. But I got to do the show. You know what I'm saying? I know people say take some time to yourself, but knowing J Law, that show going, boy. So look, man, we're gonna get into this episode here. So Kendrick Lamar did a show in, I believe, Arlington, Texas, and it was sold out. And yeah, man, it's insane. People were talking about it. I want to get y'all perspective on this video here that I'm going to propose to y'all today, and so y'all can see. So before I get into that, I got to get a legendary spill. This is Torch to Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. If you're new here, let me work for your subscription today. All the beautiful, single, sexy ladies, put one in the chat. All the fellas, y'all know to find the ones that just don't harass them. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content. Absolutely free. But if you want to leave a donation, link is in the description. Cash App, no more PayPal. They call me the Hidden Gem. I went from 1,300 subscribers over 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,000. And yes, I am the king of the North, the Night King. Let me know what kingdom you from. So look, man, we're going to get into it. Excuse me if I feel a little down today, but the show must go on. And yes, we're going to have a good time, and we're going to do it. So let's get it. All right, man. Let's go, man. Thank y'all for being here with me today. I truly appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it. This comes courtesy of Marcus at Work Media, so let's go.
Welcome back to Marcus at Work Media.
One, two. Now I done grew around some people living life about it.
So Kendrick and SZA tour just left Arlington, Texas on the 26th as of yesterday show. So before then they were in Dallas, killed it in Dallas, over to Arlington, and here is some of the views from the feedback in Arlington.
I just had to check in after hitting the GNX, the Grand National Tour, man.
Yeah, before he go on, man, I'm so extremely proud of Kendrick and SZA, man. Like, y'all don't even understand. It's not even about hip hop. It's not even about culture. Just these two people, and they're black. Let's just add that in there. But I don't want to use that as the talking point. I'm saying these two successful people look up to these people. We look at these people now as, it's like the president. You know what I'm saying? As like something that you want to actually be, inspired to be. Maybe y'all don't want to be like the current president, but y'all know what I'm saying. Just the ideology of it. The inspiration that these guys, these two women, I'm bugging the fuck out. The inspiration that these two people here, Kendrick and SZA, giving out is unbelievable. It's unmatched in my opinion, right now. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So let's keep it going.
It was crazy. It was crazy. Sorry if my voice is a little gone. I was rapping so much, and I really like SZA too. So I was singing, some of her songs, and it's like, so you got everybody in it's bots, and it's just like, man, nah, man, that arena was packed out. Stadium was packed out, and so I don't know what the number was, but as long as it took to park and get out, like it was a lot of people. Most people stayed to the end. But I just got to give my personal thoughts on it, man. 10 of 10. I'm saying, like, from the lighting the sequences of the songs. And basically, since it's a co-headliner, I think they did an excellent job of intertwining them. And it doesn't hurt that they have great on-stage chemistry. And you hear that in the music, but you can also see it on stage, coming and performing together. The clips for interludes in between it, I'm pretty sure you've seen like the clips from, the deposition, the fake deposition thing that they're doing, which is funny. There was another like a skit that they do towards the end that was really funny that kind of shows their personality and how they are. And I thought that was really cool, but just the energy that Kendrick performs, like seeing it, that made me say that that made me be like, as a fan of his, that I really gotta see him in concert, because I wanted to go to Mr. Morale, but I wasn't able to. It's just that the way ticket prices are insane. And this is like, but if you pay, once you get past that, you've paid the money to go, and you can just go and enjoy the experience. I try, that's the best thing. I try to not do too many videos, but I know my daughter wanted to see both of them, both my oldest daughter and my youngest, because my youngest daughter she loves TV off. And so I had to get.
The thing is, I never really complained about ticket prices unless it's crazy amount of money. Like $500, I'm not gonna really complain too much if they putting on the show. But you got artists out here who don't do that. But my ticket wasn't that much money. You know what I'm saying? My ticket was actually much less than that. But I just had to get there. I don't care where I'm sitting at. It doesn't matter. I don't care if I'm sitting at the floor. I don't care if I'm sitting in the nosebleeds. I don't care. I just want to be there. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people think that if you get a seat in the nosebleeds, that it's a bad seat. I'll be honest with you. I've been in a lot of concerts, and the nosebleed seats are not that bad. Because number one, you up there, and you can see everything, and you can see the whole crowd, and you can cheer with the crowd. I know some people want to be close to the artist, but sometimes being close to the artist moves over there, you can't really see, especially if you're on the floor. You got to look up like this and look around. And sometimes they too high up. Now, because I was on the floor at the Weeknd concert. I actually snuck down there. Don't get me in trouble. But I snuck down there, and I was on the floor. You know what I'm saying? But that concert was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. But either way, that's what I'm saying. So sometimes it happens like that. I actually will prefer the nosebleeds now, because now I get to see the whole show. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I'm in the middle, cool. But if nobody's behind me, I actually would like that. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. I like it. Either way, you going to a concert in a stadium, it doesn't matter. Honestly, it don't. You're gonna have a good time. That's all I can say. But let's keep it going.
The clip of her, because I didn't tell her where I was going. And I was just like, hey, me and mommy gotta go. So I gotta show her TV off when she wakes up, and she's gonna go crazy. We already sent some videos to my oldest daughter, and she was a good trooper about it. But like, yeah, man, this 10 of 10, man. Like I didn't know what to expect from SZA, but her performances were really good. The way her sets were, and the way they like changed the sets out, had the dancers, and it was high energy and basically nonstop. Like, unfortunately, Mustard wasn't able to come to the one at AT&T. He wasn't able to come, but I know he's coming in a couple of more days. I guess he had a scheduling conflict. I wasn't tripping on that. I would have loved to see him, but by the time I guess I also didn't get there earlier because I know he wasn't doing a set. So I basically got to my seat right before, dropped the, he basically, the first song was Whacked Out Murals. So basically once the dark lights hit, I was able to go ahead and get to my seat. But man, I'll say this. If there was any question of like where he stands as far as current artists, and even if you want to make it like an all-time thing, some people have different standards of what they say. Like, he's definitely performance-wise and the music and material he's putting out, he's making himself a strong case to, and I think it's always been that way for this generation. But I will say for an all-time stance, definitely you can put him up there with a lot of people, and he's really having his way right now.
Nothing but good vibes.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it no better. He definitely is having his way right now. Kendrick Lamar definitely is having his way right now. And I think that his his show performances to me is actually really good. And the thing about Kendrick is he can put on a good show. You know what I'm saying? He put on a very good show. Some say a most like excellent show. That's a lot of people say. I think my favorite John he ever did was, I believe he did it at the Grammys. I thought that was pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? And I think that when you have this type of artist who could put together a show like this and his team, when they do stuff in the stadium, yeah, it's going to be bananas. It's going to be something that you never experienced before. It's going to be something that's like, okay, yeah, this is something crazy. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep it going.
It too has been sold out, but we got a few talking points we need to address with the feedback here. Now, for some Drake stans, the bot conversation is still an active debate. Some are still to this day saying that Kendrick was using bots. That's why he's all hype and nobody is showing up to these shows. But looking at this crowd, like every other date that has happened so far, these bots is crazy in the stands, man. These almost look like real people. And all of these bots buying the tickets too and showing up, man, listen, AI is on a whole new level now. To the Drake stans, Drake fans, Aubrey Angels, whatever you want to go by today, I'm going to be one of the thousands of people that's going to tell you, bro, there is no bots here, man. I don't know what the industry did with the numbers, but here we are today with a packed fucking stadium, multiple dates in a row. If there were said bots, they fucking worked, okay? Not saying that they're the bots to begin with because he was already popping before this.
That's another thing, too, that a lot of people got to understand. Kendrick Lamar was already a big artist. I think a lot of people are new Kendrick fans, but a lot of people don't understand how big he was before he was doing these things. No doubt in my mind, Kendrick Lamar could have probably did a stadium without battling Drake. I think eventually he would have got to that. I don't think that it's just because he battled Drake that he's in the stadium. No, I think that he has such an allure about him that people will come to see him. You know what I'm saying? They will. They'll come see him. You got to understand, like, he's a big deal. He's a real big deal.
So I think it's a ridiculous conversation with the bots. I'm gonna leave that there. Now, our next feedback is from a lady that went to the Arlington show. She loved her experience. She thought it was an awesome show. She felt very, very connected to Kendrick's artistry and music and the vibes that was happening in the room. It wasn't just a show. It was an experience to the highest level, is how people recall it. Now, she broke down her experience, but she made the point of mentioning that she doesn't consider herself a fan of Kendrick. She considers herself a supporter of Kendrick, which is a higher level.
I just got back from the Kendrick Lamar SZA tour. It was incredible, like literally. And I know that everybody been posting videos and the set list and stuff like that. Like, I intentionally did not look at this stuff. I didn't look at the TikToks. I didn't look at the playlist, like, 'cause I wanted to know. I wanted to experience everything in real time. Kendrick is so fine to me. And it's not even like a physical feature, like features. His physical features is his presence, is his attitude, is his composure, is how he walk, is how he talk, is how he rap. It's just him. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like like I'm like, dang, I really think I got a crush on this man. I was like, oh no.
That was great. Said I got a crush on this man. You got a crush? He's there where we was in high school. Crush. I got a crush. What does that even mean? What does crush mean? Like, I got a crush on it. I know Big Pun said I'm not a player. I just crush a lot. He's Big Pun crushing a lot. But I understand. Like, see, for me, I'm gonna tell you like this. I carry myself with a lot of dignity. I keep my head up high. I know my value. I think that's the reason why a lot of women may be attracted to Kendrick Lamar, because Kendrick Lamar is about his business and he knows his value. A lot of women are attracted to men who place themselves above all, not in no conceited way, but handle their business and they know their value. Women value men like that. Women want men like that. So I can understand why she probably has a crush on Kendrick, because he moves like he knows his value. Kendrick Lamar stands on business. You don't really see or hear him talking crazy online or nothing like that. He basically just do music and that's it. And that's another reason why a lot of women have, this allure for artists like that. Look at all the artists back in the day who stood on their business and that was it. So, a crush. That was funny.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Let me tell you something. I realized today I'm a true supporter of Kendrick. I don't call myself a fan of Kendrick. I call myself a supporter of his, because I feel like that's just, I don't know, fans and supporters. I think they're different. But anyway, I feel like when I tell you I was rapping that stuff, like, I was surprised I knew as much as I did. Like, I listen to Kendrick all the time, but it's like I was rapping. Like, I was rapping. People really thought I was from LA. That's so funny. People were really thinking I was from LA. Like, no, dog. I'm from Texas. Born and raised, but like, I should have.
Let me know in the comments if you from Texas. I mean, shout me out. You know what I mean? Shout the king out. Tell your family and friends about the king. You know what I mean? I love women from Texas. I love how they talk. I love women from Texas. I love how they talk. You know what I'm saying? I like Southern women. I do. I like Southern women. I think Southern women, I love how they talk. You know what I'm saying? I want to meet more Southern women when I start doing my torture talk on the tour, on the run, coming to a kingdom near you. I think I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to start going in, setting up, and do a little show, see people show up. come to my kingdom or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's their accent, me being from the East Coast, Southern women and women from Texas and Midwest. I love these women accents. I love them. And they be looking good too. Everything be popping. Lips be popping. Everything be popping, baby. You know what it is? So let's go.
If I have one regret, I should have been on the floor. I should have been on the front row and on the floor, because I feel like he really engages with people that's on the floor. Especially if you're on the perimeter, like on the front side, like he really engages and stuff like that. Like, I would have been rapping to him his own lyrics, because I don't know if he was trying to change some lyrics or he would forget some stuff, but I was like, you messing me up, baby. You messing me up, because this is how this lyric go. This is how this lyric go. What are you saying? But no, seriously, get the ticket. You need to run. It is a one in a lifetime experience. And SZA is amazing and beautiful as well. And she was singing. Her mic was on. But I am a Kendrick Lamar fan, so I was mainly there for him. But I really want to meet him. Like, on a serious note, I really want to meet him. I hope I get to meet him. Like, for real. Like, I love his mindset. That's what's so attractive to me. That's what attracts me to him. Like his mind, he's so intelligent, and he stand on business. Like he stand on business. You know how attractive that is for a man to say what he mean and to mean what he say. Ooh, and I always tell people, cause like I think he's like, I think in the song he said he's 5'7", but when he was down there with SZA, they looked about the same height, and I think they said she's 5'4". I'm 5'7", 3/4 or 5'8", but even though he's short, his
You what? Yo, this is how you know this woman right here. She is down to the science, boy. You can, if you in a relationship with her, she's counting every penny. How much did you spend? $3.65. You know we needed that $3.65 to add to the electric bill. That's $124.28. Yo, that was hilarious, bruh. She's detailed, but she said exactly what I just told y'all. Women love men that stand on business. That's just what it is. They do. You know what I'm saying? That's why I get a lot of love. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I get a lot of love, baby. Let's keep it going.
his presence makes him look like he's 6'5", no cap. Like, and I always say, even if a guy is short, when he's confident in himself, like that stuff, he be seeming like a 6 foot nigga. Like I know some guys that are 6 feet that be insecure and they seem so small, and I know some guys that are short and they seem so big. Like he is so masculine, and I know I keep saying that, but I'm so serious. He's so masculine, and like even his little dance move. I know a lot of people be like talking about his dance moves and stuff like that, but when he was doing his little 1-2 step and then SZA was like really dancing, it's like she was in her feminine energy and he was in his masculine energy. Like, oh my gosh.
Don't say that. You gonna get some people mad in the world. Don't say that. Well, oh man, do not say. Don't talk about masculine and feminine energy. Oh no, don't do that. There's gonna be a lot of people who are upset about that. Oh man, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. You can see a man when he's in his masculine energy, and you can see a woman when she's in her feminine energy. I'm telling y'all now, the perfect power couple or the perfect power dynamic is a man in his full masculine energy and a woman in her full feminine energy, and then they're together. I'm telling you, when they're at their peak, when they at the Goku level of masculine and feminine energy, yeah, that couple right there is unbreakable. It's unbreakable, because the mind state of a masculine man, he stands on business. The mind state of a fully feminine woman, she stands on business, and they complement each other so well. That's what it's about, not the mixture of these two. So trust and believe. If your man is a little bit too emotional, or your woman is a little bit too over masculine, it's not gonna work. It's just not. But she's absolutely right about that.
Yeah, I don't know. I just want to say, Kendrick, job well done. I'm so proud of you. You looked and sounded amazing. I love that you stand on business. I pray that you continue to stand on business and you never, ever, ever let somebody make you feel less than or make you feel like you gotta be something that you're not. I want you to always be 100% authentically you, because that is who you are. And yeah, like, oh my gosh.
Now, as she said, she was singing so many songs that she didn't even know she knew. So many parts of the song, almost all the way through for every song. Born and raised in Texas, but feel so connected to the music. They thought, the people in the crowd around her thought, she was from LA. Think about that. Now, of course, we got to get to the stands. Now, the stands have been coming up with this narrative that each show is not sold out.
Kendrick Lamar's tour is not sold out. And before you scroll away, the question that I'm going to be talking about here is, does it matter? Now, we need to talk about the lies, the rumors, and the narratives that the internet likes to push. It's okay to say that a show is not sold out. It's not an indictment of Kendrick Lamar. It's just the reality of selling tickets that are expensive in an economy that is struggling for the everyday consumer.
At first,
the economy is not struggling for the everyday consumer. I'm just gonna break it to y'all like that. I know a lot of y'all probably don't want to hear it. I don't care. The economy is not struggling for the everyday consumer. It's not. Y'all still buying weed. Y'all still buying things that y'all want to buy. You might have to spend maybe $1 or $2 more, $3, but it ain't like it's $30 more. It ain't like it's $50 more. Like y'all still buying bullshit. Like, let's just be clear here. You're still buying a lot of bullshit. You ain't saving your money properly. I get it. You know what I'm saying? You probably spend more money on a lot of bullshit. It ain't like your rent went up exponentially. No, your rent is still probably the same. Maybe it went up $50-$60. That's it. A lot of y'all are not even affected by the economy. Let's be clear. I know some of y'all are, but a good portion of people who already was in it is still in it. Okay, eggs went up. All right, eggs went up to what? What, $2? Oh, no, you got to pay $2 for eggs? Oh, no. Like, come on, man. I understand, but at the same time, stop penny pinching on certain things, but then you buying a lot of bullshit. I'm being honest. A lot of y'all be buying I see online, y'all be buying $200-$300 pair of Jordans. Like, y'all buy sneakers and clothes that's so expensive. And for y'all to say that people are struggling, no, I don't think so. I don't think a lot of y'all are struggling. I think y'all choose to struggle. Maybe you should scale back on some things. That's all I'm saying. It ain't you still living. Oh yeah, chicken wings might cost, instead of $10.99, now they cost $15.99. Oh no, but you just went and brought this Bluetooth speaker that was $600, $400. You got 2 whips, 2 car notes. You know what I'm saying? Like, cut it out. I get it, but that's neither here nor there. I just had to put that out there because I'm tired of this whole fake narrative that people be pushing as if they don't spend money on garbage and dumb shit. Trust me, y'all do. But as far as what's the name goes, as far as the show being sold out, some of the seats are not going to sell, and people don't understand how they go about it when it comes to stadiums. If you're at a 98% capacity, they consider that a sold out show. That's what it is. Because some of those seats are blocked off for a reason. Maybe there's a leak, or maybe there's a crack on the floor, or maybe the seats are broken. Every seat ain't going to be sold. But once you hit 98, 99, I would say 95% capacity, how can you even complain at that point? If Kendrick Lamar, and this is how I know a lot of y'all don't know anything, right? A lot of y'all don't. If Kendrick Lamar did a stadium, right? I don't think that Kendrick Lamar and his team would gauge to do a stadium tour if they only knew that they was going to sell 40% of each stadium or less. That would look so stupid for Kendrick Lamar to spend money on it, because you got to spend money on these stadiums. Spend money on a stadium for you to actually do a show that only has not even half the people in the stadium. That doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? And people say, oh, the tickets was discounted. You're like, well, does it matter if the tickets was discounted? Why do you care? The tickets could be $1. Everybody still came to see Kendrick. That's the thing. If some people can't even get people to come see them for free. Drake tickets was cheap, and I ain't trying to jump down on Drake. I'm just saying Drake tickets was cheap, and he didn't sell out. So I don't understand the whole narrative that's being pushed that the tickets have to be sold out. And I got an episode coming up about Aiden Ross. I got a lot to say about that goofy clown. You know what I'm saying? Because he's speaking crazy for no reason, though. For no reason. So let's keep it going.
They posted a picture while people was coming in with DJ Mustard and it had some open seats and they was like, oh yeah, see, look, it's not sold out. Now, I don't believe none of that for 1 second. My next guy brought up a great response to this, and I wholeheartedly connect with his response because it's exactly how I feel. I'm sure that's how you feel. With all of these Drake stans, have no other recourse, no other leg to stand on, but to try to poke holes in all of this epic run that Kendrick is doing right now. So here's that feedback on behalf of Dot fans when Drake fans start talking about the concert isn't sold out.
Okay, OVHOs, let me get this straight now. So now, every time there's a tour date, y'all gonna be focused on whether it was sold out or whether it was a packed house. I just heard this argument and it almost made my head hurt. What are y'all doing, bro? Why do y'all keep trying to find smut or find any little silly ass thing? Like, why are y'all bothering with it at this point, OVHOs? You're not winning. Y'all not helping Drake. Drake isn't helping this situation. For the people that are talking about why is Kendrick dragging it, Drake dragged it with this lawsuit shit. So now it's funny. Now they're making fun of him. They're just making fun of him at this point, bro. All the little stuff Kendrick is doing is not going to stop. It's going to continue. They will be forever connected thanks to this battle. Anything Drake does will be compared to Kendrick. Anything Kendrick does will be compared to Drake. That's going to be the norm. Stop. Just stop this, bro. Right now, that man is on a campaign that I've never seen and you've never seen, and that's why y'all used to be comfortable in talking that shit. Kendrick's going to come out and make some music and then disappear. I bet you wish that nigga would disappear now, bro. He can't lose. He can't lose, and the more y'all be searching, the more you don't find shit, the goofier y'all look, bro. I don't understand, and I know y'all gonna jump in my comments like, you're old, and why do you care? And what do you care about it, Unc? What do you care about it, Grandpa? Let's be clear, I'm 43 years old. The Grays, the good Lord said it was supposed to go this way, so I'm rocking with it. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I like looking older and out the way, because you YNs is crazy. But he's not a YN, okay? Drake is a grown-ass man. Drake is 38, if not about to be 39, which means he knocking on 40. And his music still sound like it did when he was a young nigga. You know what I'm saying? The only difference is he likes to sprinkle in talking tough. No one believes that, bro. You're practically a Disney kid damn near, bro. And your fans, like, you have successfully brainwashed your fans to be worse than the Beehive and the Barbs. I want y'all to know that, OVHOs. You guys are worse than the Beehive and the Barbs combined, bro. You guys are something else.
In the meantime, we got more days to...
I would honestly say this about that. I think he's absolutely right about that. But I will honestly say that I don't think that it was actually Drake's doing. I think that, and then again, he never said it was Drake's doing. Well, then he did say that. Maybe it is Drake's doing, but in my opinion, I don't think that that's the case. I think Drake just does what he does, and then his fans do what they do. But it's not that. I think Drake fans are more on the lines of they just want to discredit Kendrick. I think that they can't discredit him musically. They can't. And the only argument they have when it comes to Drake is the numbers. That's the only argument. So I think to them, that's the hardest thing that they can't get over is the fact that Kendrick Lamar is actually doing better than Drake. They can't get over that part. That's what I think that's the part that really bothers them. They know that Drake can't make better music than Kendrick. I think that they conceded to that. But as far as numbers, they will never concede to that because the narrative was being pushed for years that Drake was number one for 15 years. And to this day, even though if you show people proof that he wasn't, he will still say he was. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate y'all. Sorry for the mess ups, man. It won't happen again. And if it does, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? But it's never intentional. Rest in peace to my brother J Law. I appreciate you, brother. I always love you. I hope everything, works out for you wherever you go next. in your journey. You know what I'm saying? And I think that wherever you go, you're going to cause ruckus and have people laughing. I'm going to tell you like that. So I'll see y'all on the next one, man. I'm out of here. Peace. Bye.